going to that, you, as a presidential aspirant, has been very firm on the rule of law.
Yes.
And maybe people might say, okay, well, it's not very exciting, but it's the fundamentals that we're talking about here.
Yes.
And that if you don't have them, that essentially your state, as you say, could fall apart. But for everything that seems to be going wrong, there seems to have been a court order somewhere to then be able to protect it. Whether it is security, that's, again, a suggestion. Whether it's safety and health, again, conservatory orders have been given for certain things to then be done, and it seems to be ignored. There are people who are protesting in Laikipia today. You were protesting in the national park the other day and being arrested for it. There are children who should be receiving capitation as per the law. It doesn't happen. That your debt should not be beyond a certain number. It hasn't happened. That a debt ceiling is not supposed to be, you can't go beyond the ceiling. Once you're at the ceiling, you've ended at the end of the house. But we seem to be able to keep going beyond that. What am I asking? As a presidential aspirant, these things are going to be knocking you in the face over and over and over again. What needs to be done? We can politicize things, but what actually needs to be done to sort out some of these things from where you sit? You seem to say that you cannot flirt with impunity because it'll take you over. You must deal with it. How would you deal with it?
Thank you very much. Talking about the demonstrations in Nanyuki, is it one or two people who were shot there yesterday?
One.
There were also demonstrations by Multimedia University, and I believe there two people were also shot dead. Very many things come into one's mind in a situation like this one. First of all, the police are required by law to use force, especially when you go using the firearm in very exceptional circumstances, extremely exceptional circumstances. I have not seen the whole clip of what transpired in Nanyuki to require use of firearm. I have not seen the clip on what requires the use of firearm against students. In most cases, all those people were unarmed. The police are supposed to use a firearm when, in fact, the policeman's life is in danger. Because we do not condemn some of these acts, they're being repeated over and over again, and that's what I'm saying. Look, unless we are firm on this, we are going to cast the rule of law aside, and now you act as you want, and that is a very, very serious abrogation of the law. So what we are saying is, let us comply with the law. Our best safeguard is compliance with the law and saying no to illegal acts that are being perpetrated. Without that, we are going to run into very serious problems. Come to Nanyuki. Why are these people demonstrating? Kenya is, one of the countries in the world which should cooperate with other countries. You can't operate in isolation. Yes. When there is an epidemic, Kenya should cooperate with other countries to contain that epidemic. Now, look at the issue of Ebola. Ebola is in DRC Congo. People are traveling from there, and they can easily transmit it to others in Kenya and other places. Ordinarily, if it was being done well, this is something which should have been discussed by US on almost an equal basis. You get it from the US government saying, look, we can